Hi everyone, it's Annie from Phoenix Healing, and I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. It's Sunday, August 10th, 2025, and I was guided to reading for the collective for today and the week ahead, especially with this very powerful weekend we've been experiencing with Lionsgate on Friday, August 8th, and then of course last night with the full moon being most potent on August 9th. I am using Kyle Gray's Keepers of the Light Oracle card deck, and the two cards that flew out and flipped over is Paul the Venetian and Lord Ganesh. So Paul the Venetian's message, experiencing grace, share your gifts with grace, waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. Paul the Venetian is said to have been ascended form of Paolo Veronese, a famous artist of the Italian Renaissance. The Venetian refers to the fact that he was connected to Venice, Italy. It is believed that on his passing in 1588, he had the opportunity to help humanity by sharing his lifelong wisdom. He is the keeper of the light who helps us accept our talents and hone our skills so that we can share the beauty of our soul with the world. He brings waves of good energy, grace, and encouragement, and works with all artists, musicians, designers, and anyone else who needs support in channeling their talents. Whatever creative ideas you are having at this time, they are inspired by the divine. Paul the Venetian is here to help you channel your gifts. You may have felt blocked or held back in the past, but now it's time to recognize how talented you really are. Follow your bliss and share your grace. Your creativity is a gift to the world, and as you share it with all those around you, you make space in your heart for goodness to enter. Recognize your gifts today and express your creative self in a way that suits you. Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. Ganesh is the Hindu elephant-headed god, the son of Lord Shiva and the goddess Parvati. Legend says he received his elephant head as a replacement after his father sliced his human one off when he mistook him for an intruder. Ganesh is acknowledged as the Lord who removes obstacles and is much loved by taxi drivers in India because they believe he helps them weave in and out of the crazy traffic. Ganesh is a sweet-toothed, life-loving, joyful, dancing, and very approachable god. He will use his light to weave a perfect path for you. It's important at this time to move beyond the limitations of, it's not meant for me, and focus on, if this is for my highest good, then the universe will take me there safely. Ganesh is not only bringing a clear light to your external situation, but also helping you clear up any inner conflicts. When obstacles arise, know that they are just reminders that you care about your path and that you have the ability to change your current situation. Ganesh is here to help you. Thank him for clearing the way. I definitely love the messages that come forth, especially with the weekend. We've been experiencing all this intense energy frequencies and just the portal energy, especially with 88 being the most magnifying and energetic portal of the year. And I think these are both very inspiring and motivating and powerful messages, especially for those who have been doing the work all along, who may even face limitations and obstacles and challenges, and maybe have been hiding the way. I feel these absolutely fit with the theme of the Lionsgate portal, with bringing in, the abundance energy, the standing in your power energy, breathing in good things with pure loving intentions, and of course even working with the full moon energy, because the full moon in Aquarius, being that was the sturgeon moon, it was about what is lying beneath you that needs to be brought to the surface. Being your true authentic self, releasing these limitations. I mean, these absolutely, what is the word I'm trying to say? Absolutely connect very well with this weekend. And I feel like this energy from this weekend is definitely going to go into this next week. So I feel like these are very inspiring messages, especially if you did take the time to, write out your intentions, especially on Lionsgate. If you, took some pen and paper and wrote out your intentions. If you made yourself, like a protection jar or an abundance and blessing jar. If you prayed, if you, whatever you were doing, like with pure loving intentions and with God and the higher realms and angels and spirit and divine universe to bring in what you'd like to bring in for yourself and just working with these energies. I feel like it definitely was like very resonating with the themes of this weekend, and it's definitely going to carry on into this week ahead. And I hope that it brings inspiring messages too, that especially if you have done the work, if you're doing the work and you took that time out this weekend to take care of you, make yourself a priority, which was another theme with the full moon as well. And Lionsgate, if you want to think of it that way, taking that time for yourself to hone in on what you'd like to do and bring in. And of course, like, the best way that we can welcome things into this lifetime, into our space, is by being authentic, clearing away what doesn't need to be cleared, releasing things that don't need to be in our life anymore because they're not aligned, honing into more, like, especially the deep layers of who you really are, who you're meant to be. Like, do you have a talent or a hobby, a skill, something that maybe society or people that are around you may not really get, but you're being encouraged definitely to bring that out to the surface, to let it rise, be authentically you. And if people who don't like the real you, then you don't need them in your life anyways, because you need soul-aligned family, soul-aligned friends, soul-aligned community. So, with that said, I definitely hope these messages have been inspiring and motivating for everyone to keep doing the work, especially, having grace and gratitude and showing love and kindness to others, being respectful, and also being respectful of yourself and your gifts and what God and the universe and the divine have given you, and letting that show, to the world. And then, of course, practicing that gratitude and gratefulness with, receiving abundance as well, and just trying to, bring in, welcome, like, the good into your life, like, and removing those limitations and obstacles. And I definitely love that message too of, just, like, if it's meant for you, it comes. But also you have to remember too, like, divine timing, right? Like, it's never our timing, it's always by God and the universes and the higher realms and the divines. And just because something doesn't happen yet doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It just may be delayed, or it's either you're being rerouted and directed, and it's for something better to come your way. So obviously it's with having that patience and the time that you find out what it is. But it is, I definitely love that, how, like, if it's not meant to be, like move definitely beyond the limitations of it's not meant to be, and focus on, if this is for my highest good, the universe will take me there safely. Because that's what it is. If what is meant for you will not pass you by, and if something will happen for you, will happen. And again, have patience, because things don't happen in our timing. It's always God in the universe's divine higher realms timing. And then if it doesn't happen, then it just reroutes us to a different direction. That's why I always say too, like with Lionsgate Portal, and when you're manifesting and writing your intentions and everything down, that's why I always tell people, because I even practice this myself, I trust that God and the universe will bring my wishes, intentions, and prayers in divine timing, or something better in divine timing. And just be grateful. Thank you, and an amen. And so it's being open to receive whatever is supposed to come to you for your highest good, because God and the universe know. So with that said, I hope these messages have been very inspiring and motivating, and heartwarming and soul fulfilling. Like, give that little warmth in your heart and your soul, like, yay, doing the work, applause, like, feel so happy for you. Like, these are great messages for the collective, and I hope you feel that warmth in your heart and your soul as well, especially as we step forth on this week ahead. So everyone, take really good care of themselves. We again still are in that last day of the full moon energy, so again, be mindful of everything, and just take really good care of themselves, and welcome this week ahead with these two beautiful messages. So take care, everyone. I will see you guys soon. Bye.